Hi, I'm Zinez, and today we're going to take a look at the demo version of Outbound. It's a game developed by Glade Games and will be released the second quarter of 2026. It will be available on Steam, Epic, PlayStation and Xbox. Let's begin. So you can make your car plate here, apparently. And because of this is a demo version, there's only one car available, but there will be 3 cars, it seems. Maybe more in the future, maybe. Ooh, main color. Something like that. Oh, dashboard. Oh, you can hide behind the dashboard. Let's see how it goes in the game. Okay. Make a character. So, different types of hairstyles. They have released or opened up for multiplayer, so this might be why they have that, because they want people to be able to not look alike and stuff. There we go. Let's jump in. So here we have our camper van. Ooh, bed back there. So let's begin. So I'm from Sweden, and here we drive on the right side of the road and the correct way to drive a car. Not like other countries driving on the wrong side of the road. That side.
Time to start my adventure.
Love the countryside.
Let's see what's inside.
And in this game, when it comes to the taking care of the inventory and stuff, you have to move it one by one, or you can hold down control to move the entire stack of something that you click on. So you have here on the car, this is your deposit box. And then you have your window here, what you have in the car. So when you want to pick this one out, you take out. And you have to do it one by one in the car. But if you do it in the loot boxes like that one that I took from, it's one by one, or hold down control and click and you will take everything.
Ah, another signal tower.
These signal towers is something that you want to look around for. When the screen is green, there's something that you can gather from them, like a different blueprints, and that's how you progress in the game. To get more blueprints to build more stuff in the car, basically. And they have been a bit sneaky with hiding some stuff around the area, so don't be scared from looking in areas that looks like to just be a ordinary terrain. That might be finding some goodies there. And this is a small mini game to craft the item that you have to click on the green, like so many other games have been using. But, yeah, it's a fun thing that they have added in the game. Small extra thing. So this car is electrical, and you can power it by popping in here and then add either wood or grass to it. If you have it in your inventory or in the car, like I have one wood there now, you click on up here, it goes faster, or you can click here and choose what you want to do. But it adds one at the time, or whatever you do. And then when you click it to turn it on, it will lock this one, and then you show how much that one piece of log will up the battery on the car. So that's also something that you have to figure out. You see it down here, and then you have the hunger and your health. And this is the motor that you can see how the power rating and of it and so on. It will be upgradable later on. But now they have locked the demo for just some part of the area. This is the entire map. Demo is just 1/3 of the entire map. So there will be plenty to explore in the full game when that's released.
Ready to roll.
And here's one of the objectives in the game. You see the side tasks on the little right there, that you want to light the campfires around the world.
Oh, some useful supplies.
You can all usually find the supplies in the supply crates like this on every camping spot, but it's not always that it's there.
Gotta tidy this up.
And as he says there he wants to tidy this up. It's basically also kind of a teaching moment for if younger people playing this game to not leave scrap being around, just pick it up and toss it. Or as in this game, you can later use that, but that will be revealed later in the demo, you know.
tasty treasure.
So let's just gather some stuff here.
That could come in handy. I'll put this in storage.
And now you have camped out when this door is open. So your camper van is opened up as a stationary object. Now you can press B and open up your building inventory. And here you can build different things, like we can build a cabinet, and then we should build a recycler. And then usually you have some decorating stuff that you can also put up, like you can have a chair and so on. And they show it with this chair here that you can sit down and just
Time to take a rest.
admire the flame. I must say it's I like how they made the campfires. Quite nice. Anyhow, recycler is, as it says, it's used to recycle these trash that you find during the world, and it's made into tickets, which you use to download from these download towers that you find around the world. And let's see if we get one done there. There we go. And the game is also teaching you a rather nice one, because you want them with you all the time. So they give you this little quest that tells you to put it in your backpack, and then you can click on it. And here you can either say you can drop it. If you are in an inventory, you can say you can deposit it. Or you have this little lock icon here. So every voucher that you have in your backpack will now be locked and not be tossed in when you dump stuff here. So now if you take everything there, it will be in your bag. That's a good thing. So let's drive on. I want to go this way. And if you press shift, you can park the horn. That's always useful. And as I said, there's a lot to look around the area here. There are some small stuff that they are hitting around, like this cairn. You can go there. You need a rock with you, and then you stack it. And there are multiple different collectibles kind of thing that you have in this game, like these cairns you have to find. There was 90 of them there, it seems. And same with the campfires and different similar things like that. Let's continue a bit.
Okay,
so
let's go.
we want to find a camping spot.
I should clean this up. Let's take a look what's in here.
Berries and ginger. That's used later in the game. Berries is used to make food, and ginger is made to, used to make. I think it was healing, but it's not made in the game in the demo, so that's something for later time.
Time to drop off some stuff. Would you look at that? A fresh new day. Perfect for the next project.
And you have a downloading
Looks like I can
station
download a blueprint to the
available.
signal tower.
So you can either download the blueprint of a sickle, pickaxe, or axe. But I recommend you starting with this one. I would recommend that as well, because you kind of need logs in the beginning, because if you want to build or you want to keep your car up on power. Sickle is a good choice as well, but it's to power up the car is only for the grass that you can use. But you need the logs more in the beginning to build up the car. So I would recommend that. But here we have a thing to sneaky little thing you can do. Can do the same like I did yesterday.
Looks like I need a pickaxe.
There we go. They have some sneaky things like that. So these you need a pickaxe to break, but they show you these little gnomes that are hidden throughout the world, and you have to find 101 of them. So that's a nice little thing that they have hidden around, and can be rather sneaky places where they are placed, and some of them are just placed straight in your path where you need to go. So can be fun to try to find them.
Ah, some food for the recycler.
Then you find these wells around, also around the world. That gives you water. Like one bucket here is 5 water, and then you can find some bottle of water, which is 1 water per bottle, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't look very much in it. There are some stuff in the world, but you have to repair, like this one. This one is not in the demo. We can look how you do it later on, because there is one of the bridges are actually in the demo, so we can check on it. Let's just pick some fibers here, make some boots. And here's the bigger that you have to
Looks
have
like I
a
need
sickle to get, and you get 5 of those that you have to break, and you get 1 of these small ones that you can just pick. So it's just to help you to get more. Each night, I haven't actually figured out if it's each night or every second night or anything like that, but things in the world are regrowing. So if you pick all the berry bushes,
Time to hit the road.
they will regrow in 1 or 2 days when you have gone to bed and sleep. So you don't have to really worry about running out of berries in the world. So
Let's see what's inside. Looks like I can download a blueprint here.
So you can see that many things in the world that like you can sew to repair your gear during the adventures that you're doing, and but some of them are not in this demo. But there are a lot of things that you can do later on. I think we go with we can start farming.
Wow, new things to build. This could be useful.
And also make notes when you are out running around and when you can see stuff like there's a cairn, but we can't get to it because we need to get over that bridge to get there. So lay to mind where you find stuff when you're out and walking around, because there are many sneaky ways where you can see them from this side of the river, but when you're driving on the road you can't see them. So just be observant, like you should be when you're out in the wilderness. You shouldn't be mindless walking around. You should observe, and you never know what's happening.
I'll store this right here.
And then using your backpack, you can carry 20. One item is one bulk, so you can carry 20 items. But if you go over, so let's say to 25, you will be overburdened and you will walk slower. You can then go up to 30, and then you will walk even slower again. I haven't tested what happens if you go over that, if you pick up as much as possible, but I gather that you just get you can't walk at all if you have too much on you. I haven't tested that yesterday. I was just doing a quick run through.
More stuff for the recycler. Oh, some useful supplies.
So we had the crafting here. We need planks to be able to do that. That I didn't notice yesterday. So that we need to find another blueprint later for chainsaw or sawmill. Bunny.
This looks delicious. Here you go.
And they say you shouldn't feed the wildlife.
Another signal tower.
Okay. There we go. Sawmill. And I don't have any downloadable things. So I need to go and fix that. One.
Ah, that feels nice.
And you see all the recipes up here that you see 2 to make 1 ticket, and I put in 11. Then the last one will just continue to be there because it's not going to be used. See, we're getting low on power, so let's do some power. And when I was playing yesterday, it seems you can play the night as long as you want to. However, you will be very
Looks
slow
like I can download
the entire
blueprints
time.
at the
So you
signal
want
tower.
to. You will just be tired, it says. So it's just gonna be slower. But there's no that it goes back to daylight. What I found. But I prefer to just play the game as the game was meant. So we need a bench. And there. We need wood. And then we go to sleep. There we go. Let's go on again. So there was some bushes here, and one day doesn't seem to be replenished. So maybe it's 1 or 2 day, 2 or 3 days for them to replenish. But I have seen that the berry bushes and stuff is coming back, so
Just what I needed.
that's nice. I feel it's a rather calming game. Just running around, picking berries, saying hello to bunnies, running around. I think it was some other animals in the world as well. Just calm day in the forest.
Huh. load off my back.
Kind of hard to see in the grass where some stuff are lying. Let's continue down there instead.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, here's multiple instead. Didn't see those on the ground. So on your map you can see that these are lit up like in white, and if they are not, that you haven't been there, I haven't used them or something like that, they will be lit up as this color here, like more yellowish kind of color. So you can see that you have been there, you have touched them, you have used them. For the information like recording where you have to go. So there are several places that you can visit, 7 pages, but it's only 2 different places here in this demo. You have a bunch of recipes that you can unlock in the demo at least. You have a lot more in the game. So there are a bunch of stuff to do in the game, and they you can build a lot in there. Here you have the gnomes that you have to find, and I have given every gnome a name, like Muad'Dib. And as I said, it's also open up with multiplayer, so you can click here to get a multiplayer code that you can give your friends, and then you can join. I haven't read up on how much they are. They might be just for 4 people total, but might be more, I'm not sure. So So here you have the bigger logs that you can chop
Some
down,
more
and then you
supplies
get
for crafting.
5 per log instead. So it really helps you with the axe at the beginning to gather these up and get a bunch of logs. Otherwise you will just run around and find these small logs that you barely see in the tall grass. And, also there, then you see, someone will come and just pick some more there. So now we are at 25, and you will get even heavier if you go up to 30. Then you will almost crawl forward. So bear in mind how much you're using. There you go. And it takes 2 logs to make 1 plank. Seems a bit weird though, but yeah, that's That's the thing. And we needed how much? 2 logs, planks for that. Okay.
Time to drop off some stuff.
And this is the farming part of the game. You plant during design, using design. Then you use you have the watering can to water this. And this is why you need to find a bottle of water or watering
Time to hit the road.
buckets of water to get 5. That's the only way in the game right now to get water. There have been showings of other things. I know another streamer that I saw this when it came out first time on just a test realm, where it showed more of the stuff. But it's there's a lot of things that you can do later on in the game, basically.
This could be useful. I should find something to eat. Another signal tower. Looks like rain. A fresh new day.
So you're gonna need quite a lot of wood in the game if you want to build up the camp van. So I will just gather some, and then we will take a look later on when I get the blueprints for it.
That could come in handy. Ugh. I'll put this in storage.
Like I said, it might seem pointless to go through, but these are the things where I usually like to hide stuff. Like, oh, there we go. Like these little gnomes. They're very sneaky where they hid them, so they can be hidden in areas where you see like just pointless for me to go there, but nope. There are some good hidden spots.
Ow!
And there's a good check. There's a fall damage in there.
Ready to roll. I should clean this up. Let's take a look what's in here.
So this is one objective that we're going for. So you got a quest before that you should track the outlook that you want to go for. I missed to tell how to do it because I just made it fast. You click on it like this, and then you can have a button here called track this. There will pop up some stuff later on that you will have to do similar things, like some of these towers can regenerate and get like a second download ping, so you can get some more. I don't know if it's made just for the demo to be able to get all the blueprints that they have added. Because there are less, like, there we go, talking about it. Now you see this one has a new thing to do, so you can either discard it or you can write it down.
Let me write this down.
So then we can go back to that one later. And let's see, cairn over there, so I need a rock. Let's go get that down. There we go. Go back. So there are different areas in the world where you should find, to upgrade, to restore, to get some something back, like blueprints or new stuff that you can build. So when you find these, you need to have a disk, that one of them that I already picked up. You need a small USB stick, and you need a password to be able to unlock this terminal. There we have the USB. And over here you have the password. I don't know if they will be in the same position when you are going for the full game, but and as you can see, there's a sewing machine gun. You can have a companion training, so there will be companions in the game, like just on the front screen there by the dog. Don't know what will be, if it's to be that you can customize your dog, or if it will be cats in the game. I have no clue. But let's see what drops when it releases. So food processing, I need that one.
Yes, now I can use a new blueprint.
Let's hurry down here and need to go. Oh. No, it was a tree. Thought it was a gnome over there, but it wasn't. So can't light that one yet because it's still raining. So hopefully, oh, berries are done. So let's plant some new. I can't remember 100%, but I think it was also if you have these, like later on, you can build on the roof of this one. If you have those outside, like in rain, the rain will actually water them as well for you. So might be a benefit to use that to your advantage to make more. So you don't have to waste your water that you preciously find. So let's go get that recipe then while we're waiting for the rain to stop.
Okay, let's go. I'll store this right here. Looks like I can download a blueprint here.
I am a bit curious about that though. So there's a tower that you should be able to get to, but I don't think I went to that one in the other play that I did. No. So that's over there, and you can't get it from this way, so you have to find it on that side. We can look for that later. Oh, wait, yeah, I was up there before. I'll play yes. So, finally stopped raining, so let's finish this area of the map and get to the next one.
Ah, that feels nice.
So here you have the broken bridges. There are several in the game where you have to fix them again to be able to drive over them. That's just one of them. So that's one way to progress to the next tier or next area of the map. So you have to finish one of them and continue. Oh, here is some of the bobbleheads that you can get in the game. There's just 3 of the many others, and you have to find these bobble traps throughout the world, and then you will get one of them. So let's make that one. Oh. Building. There you have the cooking machine, and here you have the bobbleheads. So we need steel, and you need fiber to make them. And you can turn everything by using your mouse wheel. I prefer to place them on the desktop board over here. I don't know how many there are, but there are more than these 3 that is in the game right now. So this is just to show them off a bit. Let's build that one. So let's drive this way first, so show off some other stuff that comes.
Time to hit the road.
So here you can see these pillars that I made. Shows you that you are not able to go through to the other place, but it's going to be a large world, kind of, than what you can see at least. So there are plenty of areas to explore in this game. Let's stop here for a night.
Ah, some food for the recycler. Let's see what's inside.
So if you want to go through here, you can't. It's just stopping you from moving.
I'll store this right here. Fresh fuel for the journey.
So it's quite a big area where you later can also explore with the wind farms and other things going that way. I do like when you sitting in the car and watching the mirror that you can see the back of the car. Very nice reflection of what's happening behind you, which is almost perfectly. If you place your tools on the other side of the car like I did, they also show, but they don't show now in the that area. I had it yesterday to show the sawmill in the back there. So we're going for this one. See, it's question mark what it is, and then track that landmark. A tower over here somewhere. Let's go and see what it has to store for us in blueprints. Nope. We are running very low on power. Totally missed this one before when I was camping at that spot there. So, some more metal. We don't need it right now. We have plenty. Ooh, another cairn.
Ah, another signal tower. Some more supplies for crafting. Huh.
And the first upgrade. So let's see a little bit on how that works. So you can move up here. I found this a bit weird with the stairs because you rarely, really fast can just jump off the truck for some reason. So build, and then you go for what you want to build. Like you have platforms, you can turn them as you want, and then you can build them like that. There you have, so you can also build a small little house if you want to. Just like that. And you can place some roofs on it, and I think I haven't built that much into it, just checking out what it is. Oh, that was a window. I thought it was looked like a door. Yeah, it looked like a door in the beginning, so seems you have to have so you can build yourself a small little house, and you can furnish it inside. There will be other things taking place on the ground later on. To build it. And then it compacts together when you are ready to leave. Everything is still gonna work when you have packed it around. So if you plant berries up there, they will continue to grow. It's just a visual thing when you drive around, so you don't drive around with a big building. I've seen pictures of they building a 6 or 7 story buildings on with different types of electrician, like you have solar panels and wind turbines on it. Solar also gives you when you stand still and have set up the camp, and same with the wind power. It doesn't give you wind power when you're driving around. It's only when you're standing still and unpacked. So some things are not working when you're driving, but some things are still continuing. Like you can set these 3 machines on just working while you're driving around, but they will continue to work even if they are up on the roof in the house while you're running around and driving.
Gotta tidy this up. Oh, some useful supplies. Time to drop off some stuff.
Used everything to build. Let's see. Oh, there's a mushroom. Thank you. Food. You can have these reeds. I haven't found what you're using these for, but it's guaranteed something for building. There are different things that you use them for maybe later. Not in this demo, what I have found at least. Maybe for the curtains and the sofas that you use them for some sturdy fibers maybe. I haven't looked into that much, to be honest. So let's see, I need some wood. All I need is mushroom. Oh, there we go. Go and farm some wood later maybe.
Would you look at that?
So this icon over here is the vending machine that gave you the small bubble heads that you can use. So I don't want to camp here, so let's continue and get up to that other tower that gave you a more blueprints up there. Oh. Another one.
Let me write this down.
So you have these on the map. There's a road where this is where you drive on, and these small brown ones is usually what you walk on. But here I just want to get up close here. Don't know if you can turn off the light on the car, but nah. No, can't sprint. Let's sleep.
Looks like a light drizzle.
So you can find these walk paths by these pins that you can find during the world, so you can follow them towards a common goal where they lead you to. So that can be a good thing to keep your eye out, because they lead you to different things in different places in the world. So. So later on you will have a flashlight when you're walking around in darkness. Maybe caves and stuff later on. Paintbrush for when you want to color the car. And pickaxe for chopping up the bigger stones. I haven't found what you need stone for, but might be later in the game. Mostly right now you need stone to make maybe one of the tools, and also to make the cairn, to use the stone to place it.
Time to hit the road.
Collectibles. Let's go back and get that blueprint rather fast, see what it was, and then we will continue to the last areas in this demo. So if you are a player that really likes a calming game, that you can just take it easy and just have some fun around I would rather recommend this game. It's rather calming to have this
Hey,
driving a
that's a
car
captain
around, but you can also take your time and place the car at a certain place and then walk around. A bit slower than, but you can make those boots in the beginning. Gives you a little extra that it makes it easier for you to climb and walk. I think it was. Can look at that what it says at least what those give you. I have not read if they are planning for NPCs in this game, but might be a cool add to the game that is
Another signal
something
tower.
that you can interact with. So here we have plants, we have paint decorations, and we have sofas, couches. No, it doesn't seem to be using any reeds for those. Maybe these use it? No. There we go. Rough stuffing. So the sofas or couches are using the reeds to for the pillows. Now we have all the different things in the world that we can use to build stuff. We are lacking one tool, which is the pickaxe. And here are the gnomes that you can find. Let's see if we can find. I think I know one of these. There's one of them that I don't right now know where it is. Let's go backwards towards the objectives that we are supposed to go to. So, as I said, this game is going to be released on Steam, Epic, Xbox, and PlayStation. So it has support for controller. Doesn't show me the buttons right now, but it has full controller support as well. So if you're more towards that you want to drive the car with that, it's very possible to do. They see some birds, and there's some different wildlife in the game. There are bunnies, there are some birds, there are what else did I see yesterday? I think that's the only thing that I saw. They might have plans for more because of you have a dog with you and things like that. So might be other animals later on in the game. Let's see what I have stored for us.
Let's take a look what's in here. More stuff for the recycler. I'll put this in storage. That could come in handy.
So let's take a, as they also call it, a walkabout. So there are quite a lot of things that you can find in the world. Like you see, there's just in this small area here is a ton of interesting things I want to go for. Like, want to see closer to these wind farms and check around. So it's an interesting game. Really spikes your exploration. Just drives you to go to new places.
Ugh. This looks delicious. fresh new day.
So now you can't see it just because the car is standing here, but you see a little bit of a yellow there. So if you have wondering if you have lit up one of these campfires or not, you can see they are yellow on the map if you haven't lit them up. So, but just because it was a lot of rain that you can't light them, so just had to wait for the rain to stop.
Ha! A load off my back.
Let's start back and get the bomb pets.
Another cap and snap. I'm feeling lucky.
So the first one is going to be costing 1 cap, second one will be 2 caps, and the third one is going to be 3 caps. I guess this is going to be a thing that is in the game later on as well. The same occurrence, like if you want to capture more, you have to find a bunch more caps. Because I think it's going to be one step up for each of one of them. Can't remember how many in the game that it was, but there were more than 3, I don't know. That's not acceptable. There we go. No, there are no more in this demo, so we don't need it. So let's go up into the center, where we are supposed to go to.
Battery's running low.
Here's a small sneaky way you can go.
Time to walk.
No battery. Let's fix that. So if you drive the road up to the fence over there, it's gonna be so you can't drive in here. Didn't I start it? Yeah, I did. Took some extra time. But if you drive here, you can get to the water. Seems to not be charging if you're in the driving. Let's give it one or two more here.
Okay, let's go. Tasty treasure. Better be safe than sorry.
Just see, looking if I can find another gnome. I don't think I have found the last one that's in.
I'll store this right here.
In this demo. Oh. That one. I don't think I have found it. It's hiding somewhere. So, this is one of the quests in the game, that they are delivering flowers to an area. Can't remember if it was that you needed to pick these ones up and place it on your car, then drive there and then toss them off. But I can't remember if it was a thing that you had to do or not. Let's see if I can find. No. There can be some sneaky gnomes hiding like nowhere. So they've been good on hiding them. So same here. It's a thing that you can later on help them with, that they need these kind of things. And that's how they're gonna make the different
Perfect for the
quest
next
going
project.
in the game. It's kind of nice little feature that you have, how they do this. More water. I'm such a loot goblin when it comes to games. I like Fallout 4. I was overcumbered the entire game because I needed to loot every single bolt. It's a curse, and we all love it.
Looks like I can download
So,
a blueprint.
same again. You have these. You need your 3 items.
Okay.
Unlock
Where
the
to find these items.
hidden gems.
This signal decryptor can probably be used
Once
in the
again, I
nearby
don't know if
terminal.
this is gonna be where they are in the game release, but let's
You can
see where
insert
they
this disc in a terminal
Oh,
around here.
there it is. I missed that one last time. Okay. So in for these recordings that I do, I always tend to play through either the full demo or some part of the demo, just to see how it
Wow,
goes. If it's a
password
game that
database for the
actually
terminal.
I would like to place on my channel or not. So it can be hard to just how fast do you want to go through it in the video afterwards. And here we go. So we can have later in the game like efficient wind turbine. These will follow the car that you're driving, so they will give a small charge while you're driving around. You can upgrade energy by rainwater, and the one that you can get right now is wind turbines. Yeah, rainwater turbine. And then you have these efficient wind turbines that they will follow the like you can see it in the first screen when you start the demo that they're following the car. And here they have the solar panels and wind turbine. And that is the demo, folks. You can continue just playing the demo, and there are more things that you can unlock. I think that's basically like 80% that we are done right now. But there are like the pickaxe we didn't pick up. There are some decoratives. You can go right now, then just get those. You can drive around in the demo and continue building. See how much you can actually build in a game. You can build multiple stories on top of this, and so on. So if you want to continue after this place and see how it goes, you can just continue playing the game, upgrade your house on the car, and have fun. So have a nice evening, folks, and take care.